Hey guys, this is What If here, and welcome back to Nascar Star in 2003. Today we're going to be racing at Michigan for race 1536. Today we're going to be racing at the Michigan series, but I can't talk. Terrible, but I can't edit this because it's just a one long Let's Play. So let's put in the settings here and let's show you what they are. Race lanes 10%, AI difficulties on Legend. So no bullshit. So let's get this underway. I practiced at Michigan and did pretty good. I won every time. Not to have raising my ego, because seriously, if I do a Nork race, my self-esteem gets lowered because everybody's so much damn better, and there's no way I can be good when you're against people that are just better than you. So let's qualify and see where I end up. So I know I haven't made these in a while, and as you're watching this, whoa, oh. Alright, my TV just shut off and turned back on. Oh man, almost hit the wall. I don't know why the hell it turned off. I don't know why it did that. Like, it made no sense. I did it again. Okay, we're back. Alright, we're back. I don't know why the TV shut off for me on my end. It does that with PS2 games and stuff, but it doesn't happen often, so I don't know why it did that. And the parade doesn't keep happening, because I really don't. But as I was trying to say, as of right now, you might be seeing this on Christmas Day, because I want to make this a little bit of a special, day. I'm going to try to do two NASCAR Star 2003 videos and upload them on Christmas, and do two races on NASCAR 14 as well. So there'll be 4 different Let's Plays up on one day. Just kind of like my treat. And obviously by that qualifying run you saw, I got 10th because my TV kept shutting off and shutting back on and turning back on, so I couldn't really have a good lap, especially when you pause in the middle of the corners, the controls lock up for a second, so it kind of fucked up my lap. I hope this lap will be a little bit better and see what I can do in these races, because I want to go for like my 12th win in a row today, so let's see what I can do. 38.7, I don't know if that'll be the on the pole. Oh, no, okay, never mind, I'll be on the pole. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Oh, I'm very mature here.
MRN is coming to you live from Michigan International Speedway.
Alright, let's get this underway here in Michigan. 3, 2, 1, go! Green flag's out here, and we're underway for 20 laps of Michigan racing. Well, I haven't done these in a while, but it feels weird playing this game again, but I've been practicing, so I'm not too bad at it. So please don't run the mark. Yeah, it's weird because like on the first few laps, they just kind of get around the outside on you. So we'll try to see what I can do in these laps here, but I'm gonna take my time, be careful, and not try to run into people. And if I do, I'm gonna get mad, but what can you do? This game is programmed better, that's for damn sure. But I don't want to feel like I have like an ego when I say this, but this game is challenging. It is hard. It is a hard game, because I remember when I was back in 2009 when I did like full season mode and everything, just playing it at home, just by myself, and it was actually really hard to win races and stuff. Like it actually was. Like I remember this track always gave me a hard time for whatever reason, and other tracks like Michigan, Vegas, or New Hampshire and Las Vegas were an issue to me as well. And it was hard, but as I've gotten older and I've done these NORCA League races all the time, and pushing myself to be the best as I possibly can in those races kind of helped me be a better racer in the grand scheme of things. So playing this game now actually is it's still challenging, because tire wear does fall off and you do lose time. It's not like they catch you ridiculously or anything, but they do gradually get to you. If you're, let's say if you have about a second lead, and then when the tire wear starts kicking in, they'll definitely get right up to you. But it does feel more genuine and authentic. It doesn't feel like, the tire wear just all of a sudden just snaps around like the loose glitch on 2011 before the first, before a patch came out to fix that. Like, it does feel gradual, it does feel genuine and sincere. So, I mean, like at Pocono, I remember the last one, if anybody remembers, I had a pretty big lead, and then near the end of the race, I was losing a lot of ground. I literally won that race by only about 7/10 of a second. And I'm really glad. I got really good feedback, or at least viewership, on that race. I was wondering in my video. It's like I wonder if anybody even still cares about these videos. And then, lo or behold, it actually got from my account and my channel a good chunk of views. I think it got more than the NASCAR 14 video that was up in the same week as that one. Can't recall which race it was at the time, but it got more views than that. I was like, holy crap. So I'm pretty shocked by that and everything. I've just been busy now, and time's getting a little bit hard, a little more restricted. And also it's the holidays, and really with like the 24th, 25th, and 26th, I'm going to be busy. On 24th, I go to my grandmother's for Russian Christmas. I don't know why we have Russian Christmas on Christmas Eve when it's in like January for them, but that's what they do and everything. And on the 25th on the 24th we go to my dad's grandma's house, and on the 25th we go to my mom's grandma's house. And on the 26th I'm going to meet a friend that just came back in from college and everything, so I haven't seen them in like 7 months, so might as well meet them too. So I mean, just stuff to do and everything. And with my channel, at least earlier in the year, I got about 1,000 subscribers when I did that anime rant on Sakura Diaries. That was just disturbing. Not that the review was bad. It's just like the subject matter I'm discussing. It's just like so disturbing. It is such a fucked up show. And it's really bad. I should have made that obvious right from the start, but it's kind of like a review to kind of get me into getting used to Sony Vegas' set editing software, and it helped out. The video did what it needed to help me improve on editing through Sony Vegas and get used to the software. And I mean, like at that time, it was like January 8th. Or something, January 7th of 2014. I had just hit 1,000 subscribers, and then at the end of this year I got about 364. So literally in this year almost I've gained about 1 subscriber per day on average, and that alone, just realizing that I've gained 300 more subscribers, to me is a lot. It means so much to me that a lot of people actually give a shit that what I do and everything, and it keeps giving me that push to keep going and never quit doing what I do here. Even if I do upload these, randomly or sparsely or inconsistent, you can say whatever you want, but I try to do my best in getting them up. I don't want to do the NASCAR Inside Line shit where I literally took like a 5-month break and came back. Like, I don't like that shit. Like when NASCAR started in 2003, it's like kind of like the side series, kind of like a side Let's Play and everything. So I don't plan on it, because I know more people care about the NASCAR 14 stuff because it's a more recent game, and I don't blame them. But it's always fun to go back on these. Like, I should upload these on Thursday for Throwback Thursday. I'm pitting this time, so I'm just gonna go down pit road. But as you saw, I have a pretty decent lead here. Alright, 68 miles an hour going down pit road. Car has been pretty damage free, so done. So, like I was saying, it's just, really humbled by it. I don't want anybody to get the impression that, that I'm just this big asshole that, is just a glutton or anything. I am genuinely sincere about, my affection towards it, towards having people enjoy what I do. Even though I do seriously miss the 2011 days when all of my friends played online races. Because we don't do that. We only do league races now, and I just miss those days, honestly. It's kind of, I mean, it's funny to watch them, but at the same time it's sad, because we don't do that anymore. I mean, we played GTA for a little bit, but that was kind of it. Like, when it comes to the NORC community, it's like, all we really do is just league racing, and nothing more, it seems like. I think everybody else plays Madden, and I'm like one of the minority in this entire country, in the whole American world, that just doesn't care for football. I guess, I don't know, I'm probably the only person in this whole fucking country, in the world. I don't know, it's like, do you blame me? It's like my family never grew up around football. They don't really care for sports in general except for NASCAR. That's only because my dad's friend at the time was getting into it, so my dad watched it at their house and actually got into it, and that's when he liked Dale Sr. And that's how I kind of got into NASCAR, was just through my dad's friend, because me and my dad would go over to his house and watch races. This was back in like 2000 and everything, and that's when I started, like, since dad, my dad liked Dale Earnhardt, I was like, I'm gonna like Dale Jr. And that's just kind of how it all started. And my family never grew up around football, and the friends I had at school, or in elementary, I didn't really have friends in elementary. I barely had, like, I don't even think I had any friends in elementary to really even understand the concept of football. By the time I had friends that actually got into that stuff or talked about it, I was just too old to get invested. And I said this, and I do remember watching the 2006 and 2007 season. I remember legitimately watching those every single Sunday. And I can see the appeal. I can totally get it. It's not for me. And it just feels wrong, because it's like, I'm such in a minority, and it kind of makes me hate my life. But then I got Madden and sucked at that game. It was like Madden 13. Sucked at that game. Did leagues, lost every time, so I quit. It just wasn't fun, it's not for me. I'm not the only fucking person in this entire world. It just makes me hate my life. It's just, I don't know. I like anime. Nobody in my friend group likes anime. Well, except for Crowder. He actually likes Dragon Ball Z, which is awesome. But, growing up and shit, I had no one to really get into even anime with. Like people would get in the phase of watching Dragon Ball Z, but they didn't want to get out of it. So it wasn't like anything really important. It's even with anime and shit, it's like I got into that at an early age. Like, I remember I was living in another house at the time, and it was 1998, I believe. Yes, I was 3 years old, and somehow I remember this, but I remember vividly watching the beam struggle that Gohan and Cell were having at the end. And I remember that. That was the episode that got me into Dragon Ball Z and anime in general, was that episode. So I hold that to a special place in my heart. And I remember it at the age of fucking 3. So, I mean, it was just, I don't know. I'm getting really deep here, but it's just, it's just kind of how it is. This race has been pretty chill, honestly, because, like, look at this goddamn lead. It's like, I want to do a highlight. Like, I feel like just making a highlights video and just kind of condensing these videos so they're not that long, but it's like, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's just crazy. This might be, like, my 12th consecutive win. I think I've been on a winning streak since the 6th race. Not the 6th. Maybe the 5th race or 4th race or something. I don't know. It's been quite a while. But, it's been a very clean race. I think I scraped the wall once. I think I did. Probably. But that's it. I've just been all by myself, rambling on about shit. Which is like that typical thing. But see, you learn something about me today, and that's something important, Even if you're listening to this as background noise while you're doing other games, or playing other games, or I don't know, whatever you were doing, but it just makes me feel better. Oh man, I don't know what else to say. I've been like really philosophically deep in this video, and I don't mean to. But, I don't know what to say. It's like, I want to make a highlights video just to condense these, but it's like, then people are going to be like, oh, you must have done something to edit that out. It's like, I can't stand that shit. It's like, it's like literally no matter what you do, somebody will bitch at you, and it's just, that kind of sucks, because it's like, that's annoying. It's like, what can you do? It's like, if you do this, I don't know, it's like, if you do it one way, you get the point. I can't express it. I'm terrible at this. But yeah, look at the lead. I almost have an entire straightaway lead. My ego is just rising right now. This should be called the the ego rises and just have like the Dark Knight logo in the background with my face. Yeah, great imagery, right? I got nothing to say here. It's just like, you know, when you're, I mean, with NASCAR 14 and stuff, it's such a contrast because it's always chaotic. I'm starting in the back in every race because, seriously, I mean, if I were to qualify for every race, I would win. I would win like 30 races, and that's not going to be fun at all. With this is actually legitimately hard as I hit the wall twice. My God. Look at the lead I have. I can pretty much, on the last lap, I can wreck my car off a turn 4, do a 360 and keep going. Yeah, 360 no scope and keep going. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I have a massive lead here, so as long as I don't wreck myself, which, you know, I could do. I mean, I am me. White flag's out. Final lap here at Michigan. Looks like it's going to be another Dale Earnhardt Jr. win. Yeah, don't wreck yourself, right? And I almost like wrecked. Man, points. I accidentally turned the mirror off. Alright, heading into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Don't wreck. Skid the tires a little bit, low on fuel, obviously not going to be an issue. Wow, the front tires are completely worn. Holy shit, they're really red. Alright, to the finish line, I get my 13th win of the season. I've lost count at this point, I just got another win. Davey Kowicki tribute, yay. Why did it start me all the way here? Wouldn't it be at the finish line? Okay, let's turn back around. We don't like to do the conventional shit of doing the burnout. No, we're going to do a Davey Kowicki because it is fun, it's respectful, because you respect the dead. And that's what I'm going to do. So, you know, people are like, oh, you can't do burnout. Oh, it was like on the inside line last week. It's like, why don't you do burnouts? It's like, are you really going to get excited over freaking video game burnouts? It's like, wow, look at those smokes. It's like, it's different if we're actually at a race in person. Because I went to the Glen in Pocono. And, you know, when you see shit like that, it's actually cool in person. And you know, video games in particular, burnouts don't look that spectacular. Like, it doesn't arouse me, I guess, is the way to put it. And if you noticed, I spun out, but, you know, victory celebration, you know. So let's think about Alan Kowicki and all of his stuff. Alright, let's so. I don't know what I'm talking about. So let's go to our generic victory celebration again. Oh man. I can't wait to Nascar Star Shell 4 because I remember that game being really fun as well. I'm just surprised that I'm kicking this much ass. And it is on Legend difficulty with no bullshit assist or anything like that. I use that classic analogy of, you know, show, don't tell. And I showed you. But then again, I did tell you, so maybe I contradicted myself. But I did show. I did show. There you go, get another trophy. Just imagine my trophy collection being like a bunch of those stock trophies. Like, wow, NASCAR, it's like you barely give me any variety of trophies. Alright, with a 9-second win over Mark Martin, that's like the margin of victory. I led 15 of the 20 laps, so more than like 95% of the laps. I don't know. I don't know. Matt Cobalt knows. So let's exit and check the points and see where our good buddy Rusty Wallace finished. You remember that guy? He had a terrible points season earlier on and has been struggling to get a top 10. So his journey to a top 10 can continue. So let's check the points. I have almost a 400-point lead over Mark Martin. I have my 12th win of the season, not my 13th. My bad. So Sterling Martin, let's see. Whoa, wait, let's see. Where's Rusty Wallace? Oh my God, where is he? Okay, 18th. He's 991 points back, and then 779. So it's like 113, 112 points back to 10th. So he can still do it. He can still do it. Whew, wait, let's see how many wins I even have this season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11. I have 11. consecutive. Wait, I have 11. Wait, I do have 13 wins. Wait a minute. Oh my god. I do have 13 wins, so why does it only show 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the All-Star race doesn't count. I'm just retarded. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed me babbling on about life. So I'll see you all next time for race 1636 at the Dodge Save Mark 350 at Infineon Raceway. And I'm What If, and I'll catch you all later.